Hey YouTube!
Before we start this video, I want to thank everyone for making a lot of nice comments on my video. It's been really overwhelming. Really overwhelming, but
Yeah,
I like
how overwhelming?
I almost passed out. That much.
So what a crazy couple days it's been. Our phone has been off the hook. I mean, we've been getting tons and tons of emails.
Absolutely.
And tons of sweet letters and comments from you guys. So we want to thank everybody out there for all the love you've shown Daniel. Daniel made us super proud with his letter, and we hope that it does some good. Also, we've got another like 1,500 subscribers over the last couple days, and that is completely insane. We've worked really hard for the last 4 years trying to bring marriage equality acceptance to America, and Daniel's letter, is amazing as it was, did a lot more than I ever thought it would. And so we really appreciate all the support and love that we received.
We want to say, welcome to all the people who are new to our channel.
Yeah. Welcome to our channel. So Daddy Brian, you want to talk about your little experience you had the other day?
Okay, well, this all started with Daniel's letter, but we got a call shortly thereafter from MSNBC.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then NBC Latino, and then CNN, and then a whole bunch of people. And, so the very first thing we did was CNN sent us out a car to pick us up.
At 2 in the morning.
Yeah, we had to get up at 2 in the morning to be ready to go at 3 to get there to film that very short segment that we were in, and then come back literally before the sun was up. We were, exhausted after it was done.
Yeah.
And poor Daniel and I were so nervous. We were sitting there just saying, I think I'm going to throw up. I think I'm going to throw up.
Yeah. So we're going to actually show you guys that clip because we got permission from CNN to actually show it to you guys.
Supreme Court takes up Proposition 8, which bans same-sex marriage in California. And both sides are coming out in full force right now, including one very passionate 12-year-old boy.
That's right. Daniel Lefew and his 8-year-old sister Selena were adopted by 2 gay dads. When he heard that Chief Justice John Roberts is the father of 2 adopted children, he wrote him a letter urging him to support same-sex marriages. Listen to Daniel read part of that letter.
You and I both know that family goes deeper than blood. I was lucky to be adopted by 2 guys I can both call dad. They give me and my sister so much love. My dad, Jay, works at San Francisco as a deputy sheriff, and my dad, Brian, stays at home and takes care of me and my sisters. My dad's really encouraged me to excel in life.
And Daniel Lefew and his father, Brian, join us right now. So thanks for coming in, guys. We really appreciate it. Daniel, in your letter to Justice Roberts about your family, you explained to him your medical condition, which is Goldenhar syndrome, which is a genetic disorder that affects the whole left side of your body. You say you were unadoptable. You thought you were unadoptable because of that condition until your 2 fathers came along. Tell me about that.
Well, I was living in a foster home before, and they always told me I was considered unadoptable, and they weren't the greatest foster home. So, that period in my life, I was always told that I was considered unadoptable because of my golden hair.
Daniel, because you and your sister are adopted, you say that is one reason why you feel like maybe the Chief Justice, maybe he'll read your letter, maybe he'll listen to you. You're trying to make a point that your families are remarkably similar. Tell me about that.
Well, like I said in my letter, a lot of people have a lot of different meanings to marriage. I mean, having a family. Like, some people believe you have to have the same blood to be a family. But me and him both know that no matter if you're blood related, family is people who love and take care of you.
Well, it's Richard Socarides, guys. I would just say to you, thank you for your courage for speaking out, because I think it's really these stories about how these issues affect people in real life are what makes this issue real for people. What would you, maybe Justice Roberts is watching now, what would you say to him?
I would say to him, I hope he makes the right decision and sees that our family is a lot like any other.
Dad, let me ask you quickly. You know, you're not a stranger to YouTube. You guys, you sit down together, you say, "Hi, YouTube," and then you talk about what it's like to be in a family with 2 dads, with 2 kids. What your family is like. How? I mean, obviously Daniel's not very camera shy. We think that's great. He's got some great public speaking skills that'll help him in his future career. I think he wants to be a chef. Tell me a little bit about putting your family out there for the world to see. There can be downsides to that too. People can say, look, you're showing what it's like to be your family. There are others who say maybe kids shouldn't be in the spotlight.
We've heard both of those arguments. What people don't understand, though, is how much is at risk for us as a family, because we began this because of Prop 8. And we were very lucky during that time to have our marriage grandfathered in and not to have that annulled when they upheld Prop 8 at the California Supreme Court. But as things progress, and now that we're at the federal Supreme Court, that's, you know, really at risk again for us. So what we had hoped to do through our YouTube channel at Gay Family Values was to show that laws like this affect families like ours in very real ways. You know, they're not an abstract concept. You know, and for many people, it might be simply a moral issue that doesn't touch them personally. But we tried to, you know, show our family as a way of saying this is who it affects, and we are real people.
All right, Daniel Lefew and Father Brian Lefew, thank you so much for joining us from California right now. Curious to see if you get a response from the Chief Justice.
Yeah, come back if you do. We want to hear all about it. All right, The End Point is next.
And they're actually going to be going on another TV show this coming Monday morning. And who's that with?
Thomas Roberts. Yeah, Thomas Roberts on MSNBC.
Yeah, which is really cool. Why is that cool?
Because he is one of our, 4 out news anchors.
Yeah.
He married his husband last year, I believe it was.
So it's pretty cool. I mean, everybody talks about Anderson Cooper being out, but this is another out TV host who's actually, really cool. And I think I'm pretty excited to see both Daddy Brian and Daniel on his show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we'll be all again.
This coming Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, as you guys know, the trial will be happening at the Supreme Court, and there'll be marches and protests all across the country. And my family will be in San Francisco on Monday to participate in a march from the Castro to the City Hall, and I think it starts at 6:30 and it goes to about 8 o'clock. So if you are in San Francisco this Monday, come on out to this march. Let's go in solidarity down to City Hall and just show the Supreme Court in America that, marriage equality is important to us.
Yeah, I remember we did literally a march in the opposite direction the day after Prop 8 was upheld. Yeah. And you could look in front of behind you and not see the end of the people.
It's pretty amazing.
Let's make that happen again.
It's pretty powerful. I mean, there's nothing more important than equality, and I think that when we all get out there and use our voices, it can be a really powerful message. Bye.
Bye.
And I believe that our love found its way through the current as the waves